Suppose it takes a red frog 2 equally sized jumps to travel from 0 to 1. Its jumps divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 2 equal sections, so its jumps show halves. If the frog then jumps one more half-sized jump, it will land on 1. The location of the frog is 2 halves of the way from 0 to 1, so it is on 2 halves. Since it landed on 1, 2 halves is the same as, or equivalent to, 1. Now let's suppose it takes a green frog 4 equally sized jumps to travel from 0 to 1. Its jumps divide the distance into 4 equal sections, so its jumps show fourths. If the green frog makes one 1/4 sized jump, it hops 1/4 of the way from 0 to 1, and it is on 1/4. If it makes 2 1/4 sized jumps, it hops 2/4 of the way from 0 to 1, and it is on 2/4. If it makes 3 1/4 sized jumps, it hops 3/4 of the way from 0 to 1, and it is on 3/4. When the frog jumps one more 1/4 sized jump, it finally lands on 1. The location of the frog is 4/4 of the way from 0 to 1, so it is on 4/4. 4/4 is the same as, or equivalent to, 1. Now let's compare the two frogs. It takes the red frog 1 jump to get to 1/2. It takes the green frog 2 jumps to get to 1/2. Since both frogs are at the same location on the number line, you know that 2/4 and 1/2 name the same point on the number line, and 2/4 equals 1/2. It takes the red frog 1 more jump to get to 1. It takes the green frog 2 more jumps to get to 1. Again, both frogs are at the same location on the number line, so you know that 4/4 is the same as, or equivalent to, 1. Suppose a fire-bellied toad came along. It is smaller than the other frogs and needs to make 6 equally sized jumps to get from 0 to 1. Click on the next screen to see if you can drag the matching fraction to the spot on the number line where it belongs.